Hey, good people, it's Minister Kenita Smith here, and today we are talking about the pearl. God is leveling your path. I'm going to be coming from Isaiah 26:7, so I'm just going to read that scripture into your hearing really quick from the ESV version. The path of the righteous is level. You make level the way of the righteous. What I want to tell you today is that God is leveling your path because what seems to be or have seemed to be far off and unobtainable, God is actually making it to where it's not far off and unobtainable anymore. What God is placing you is on level ground because you are in Him. You have been studying your word, His word. You have been praying and you've been seeking Him, and God has been balancing your life. If you've ever heard about a house that has a faulty foundation or the foundation is not balanced or level, that's really difficult. It is really a hazard to that house because it can be dangerous. And if the house does not balance itself, then the house can fall. And so what God is doing in your life is He's been making things balance in your life. Things have been off kilter before. You've had more work maybe than time with Him. You've had more play than time with your family. Possibly you've had more time doing everything that He's wanted and asked you to do in ministry, but not soaking and getting restored and refueled in Him. And so He's balancing all of that out so that what He has for you in the next season is obtainable. So now you're about to start witnessing this new ground. And in that new ground, what would have been hazardous to you in the new season is going to catapult you in your new season. So now what He has is even more in your reach and is going to be obtained if you continue to follow Him and His instructions. So I just want you to be encouraged that you're in a good season right now, that you have things that are coming up, that God's next for you is blessed and restored. And yes, things are going to be happening. This is really, what I really want you to understand is that things are getting ready to be happening in the earth, in the world, that don't line up with what God is getting ready to do in your life. When it comes down to the prosperity that He's getting ready to do for you, things are going to be happening around you that don't look like prosperity. Hear me what I say. There are going to be things happening in the economy. There are going to be things happening with the land and just things that don't look like prosperity, right? Things that are prospering. But what God has for you will prosper in your next season. And God is just balancing you so that you can obtain what it is that He has, because He wants you to get there. He wants you to get to the next. He doesn't want you to be delayed or hindered. So that is your pearl for this week. I want you to understand that the prosperity is not just financial. It's not just property. This is spiritual prosperity and natural prosperity. So please don't confuse me with one of them people that talk about only money as prosperity. That's not what this is about. What I'm saying is that what is your next is obtainable in this season because He is balancing you and He's leveling you so that everything that you are working towards does occur. So have you a blessed week, and we will see you next week.